one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. This is taken at the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. On the ground, this is James Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. From the gun, it's Allen. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Allen on third down. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's going to air this one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to...
This is intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And the Bills are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run.
And he'll take it on in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Now fast to tack on the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. A couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. On play action. Now Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Herbert. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Cole Bishop up to make the play. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Now it's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we'll get a second. Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Herbert takes the lead, decides to hang on. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
Herbert now on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They face second down and 7. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
That's going to be good enough for a first down as he takes it close to the 20.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On play action, Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Now Allen on 1st down. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. From the shotgun, it's Allen. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
He'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. And this one is blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short, and the block kick leads to a turnover on down. Look wide. Get this one complete. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field, and that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Slot man in motion right. A run with Dobbins. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. One caught by Smith. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He'll throw it left and has his running back. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Herbert to the air again. They set up the screen for Dobbins. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. That's taken in left side by Smith.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy.
Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. That is caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. What a call. The fake works to perfection. 4-6. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one is caught by Quez Watkins. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. On the handoff, this is Cook. Not much develops there. Get this to about the 43. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 35 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Herbert. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Matt Milano there to stop him. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Dicker's kick is good. So we have reached halftime, and it's a 4-point game. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Josh Allen on the bootleg. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. A run up the middle with Cook. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Junior Colson there to make the stop. They'll come up on the 2nd down and 8. One of the tight ends motions right. From the gun, Josh Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
James Cook, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Open man, left side, he's got it. His 2nd catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one. It is 3rd and 10. Now Allen. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And now it's 4th down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. And he pulled it left. No good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
To the right side and hauled in by McConkey.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. Watkins motioning over. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing is Allen. He'll go right and find his running back. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds, up past the 35-yard line. A big play after being backed up, and even 30 yards. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. A run with Cook. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Junior Colson there to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Allen to throw. That's into the hands of Diggs. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. Now a design run. It's Allen. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. Now Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On play action, Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he's into the end zone. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills are out to a 21-10 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Slot receiver headed right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Pistol here for Herbert. Now he'll run it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Shotgun now for Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Let's go, let's go.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Cook. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is caught at the 3. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go. No gain.
They'll run with Cook. A 2nd effort, and he is in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
59.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Matt Milano. And the Bills will take over at their own 15.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Bills.
Once again, it's Cook. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Cook. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Bills. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better